guys, and welcome back to my channel. Sorry if my microphone sounds a little bit off, but I couldn't figure out how to plug in my normal one that I use because I'm actually in Brussels at the moment in Belgium. So yeah, I have a little bit of time, so I thought I would do this little voiceover on the beautiful Lily. I'll leave all of her Instagram and stuff down below. So first up, I'm just starting with her brows, and I'm just using the light brown brow powder by Anastasia Beverly Hills and just lightly filling in her brows. Then I'm just taking the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the shade Light, just on a concealer brush, and just using that to define above and below the brows. Then I'm just taking some more of that concealer and just placing that on her eyelids to prep the eyelids for eyeshadow, and then just using the Rimmel Stay Matte translucent powder to set over the top. Then I'm just taking the Benefit Cosmetics 3D Brow Tones and just running that through her brows to set them in place. And then for eyeshadow, I'm taking the new Naked Heat palette by Urban Decay, which actually doesn't come out until the end of August. But I thought I'd show you guys a look with the palette anyways, in case you were interested in getting one yourself. So I'm just going in with that first coppery color. I love this eyeshadow palette because it's literally full of warm tones, and that's all I ever use these days. So just going in with like a medium coppery brown into the crease. Then taking this shade right here and pretty much placing that in the same spots as the first shade, just to build up the color. Then taking this dark brick color and just mainly focusing that on the outer corners, just with a MAC 217 brush. Then taking the darkest shade in the palette, which is a really pretty dark purple color, and also putting that in the outer corners as well. Then I'm just taking a black eyeshadow. This one's from an Anastasia Beverly Hills palette, and also putting that in the outer corners. Then taking the matte creamy color and I'm using that in the inner corners. Then taking the Maybelline Eye Studio Gel Liner in black and just using that on a Zoeva winged liner brush and just creating a wing. Then I'm just taking a cotton tip with some micellar water and just cleaning up the eyeshadow around the edges just to create a crisp line. And then I'm just coating her lashes with some mascara. I'm pretty sure I just used one of the Bobbi Brown ones, just on a disposable mascara wand. And then I go ahead to pop on the Model Rock 212 lashes with some Duo Lash Glue. Then I'm just taking some mascara again just to blend the false lashes with her real ones. I'm just going back in with the gel liner just to cover up any gaps or if there's any like white glue on the lash band. So now onto face, I'm just taking the micellar water just on a cotton pad just to ensure the face is nice and clean before priming. And then for primer, I'm using the Benefit Professional All Over. Then I'm taking the MAC Studio Fix Fluid in the shade NC35. Yes, I'm aware that this is a darker shade to her face, but she does fake tan, so I am matching the color to her neck. And I'm just dabbing that on with a damp beauty blender. Then taking the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in Light and just placing that underneath her eyes. Then I go ahead to place it on her chin, Cupid's bow, down the bridge of her nose, and a little bit in the middle of her forehead. And then blending them all out with a damp beauty blender. So I'm not sure what the footage was of me baking underneath the eyes, but I just used a Laura Mercier powder for that. And then for bronzing, I'm going in with the new Ciate London one, and I'm just using that to bronze up her cheekbones. And yeah, and then I go ahead to put it around the perimeter of her face, around her jaw, and then on the sides of her nose as well. The bronzer didn't really come up as harsh as it was in real life. Like, it wasn't harsh, but you could definitely see it a lot more in real life. Maybe I need to play around with the settings on my camera now that I have a new white backdrop. But yeah, I baked underneath there, and then I'm taking this new NARS palette, and I'm just taking a peachy sort of blush and just placing that on the apples of her cheeks. Then for highlighter, I'm also taking the new Ciate London one. This is so pigmented and it looks amazing on. So I'm just placing that on with an Anastasia Beverly Hills highlighter brush. And yeah, putting that on her cheekbones, Cupid's bow, and down the bridge of her nose. And then I'm just wiping off the excess powder from my bake underneath the contour. And because I said the bronzer wasn't really showing up on camera as well, I just went in with more of the Hoola Benefit bronzer, just with the brush it came with, just to further contour. Then for inner corner highlight, what I've actually taken first is the Kylie Cosmetics Copper Cream Eyeshadow. I'm just placing that as a base for the glitter because when I went out with Lily for the first time in Brisbane, she had this beautiful inner corner like glitter highlight, and I was like, oh my god, I love it. So I tried it like the next weekend I went out, and I absolutely loved it. So I thought I would put it in this video because she's so used to having it, and I just think it looks stunning. It looks so much better in person, like it comes out so much better, but I just love the look of it. So then I just put a little bit of mascara on her bottom lashes, and then lining her lips with the Share Lip Liner by Gerard Cosmetics. And then for her lips, I'm taking the Too Faced Melted Liquid Lipstick in the shade Child Star. I think this is such a pretty cool toned nude. Then taking my favorite gloss at the moment, which is a Marc Jacobs one, and it's in the shade Sugar Sugar over the top. I love the scent of them and just how they look. And then I just sprayed her face with a bit of the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray, and that is the final look done. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. I'll leave all of Lily's links down below if you want to check her out because she just started a YouTube channel. She's so gorgeous. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys.